We got to.
What's going on, guys? It's Bob from Olympusiron here at South County Sports Performance with none other than Brandon Campbell of Campbell Fitness TV. Here's a little quick look at his gym. He's got some dumbbells. He's got actually turf over there and some 3 nice squat racks. Here's Brandon Campbell himself. Rocking some rebands today, much like myself. You've seen him in videos before. You can get them at roguefitness.com. He actually informed me that his are a little thicker, which you can actually get online at Amazon too. They're the signature blue ones. So today we were actually doing the cube method, which you might not be familiar with, but it's actually a common topic on his channel because he started doing it. I'm going to butcher this, but I'm going to say a couple months ago, maybe a year ago. But what it basically consists of is it's an explosive day, a heavy day, a rep day, and a bodybuilder day. And on each one of those days, your first lift is always your competition style. Like, so if a competition stance, it's basically what stance you're going to be doing during the competition. Well, today was actually the explosive day for us for squats. And it calls for 8 sets, 3 reps, and that's working. So you obviously have to factor in that we did warm up as well. Brandon's here doing, I believe this is 345. And yeah, it is, or 340 because those clips are actually 5 pounds accumulated. So yeah, you're looking at 340 there, and I'm starting with 315, and you actually stay the same weight for all 8 sets, and you basically just 3 reps each. And you'll notice that Brandon's doing a low bar squat while I am not thoroughly trained on that type of squatting. So I'm doing my high bar squats. Really should probably get into the low bar squats because I have a tendency to lean forward because of my height. And I mean, just because I'm flat-footed as well, I tend to go onto my toes and really lean forward, and that's a problem in my squat form, and I feel like it's really holding me back. So I feel like making the lift more quad dominant by going low bar will actually help me in the long run. And it's actually gets really sloppy to the end. I mean, I don't think it's really sloppy, but I mean, I think I definitely should have probably done 275 for the 8 sets because the 315 is just brutal. It was, at first I was able to get the depth that I wanted to, but just at the end I wasn't. And I'm not used to the 8 sets of squats, plus, as you'll see in the video, we actually went on to more squats. But I really enjoyed it because it pushed my body to a different type of limit. Because when you're a bodybuilder, you push your body to a limit, you get the pump, and you get that blood to the muscle. But as doing powerlifting exercises and lifting heavy weight for minimal reps, it's a different feeling. And those of you who've tried to know what I'm talking about, it's just an utter exhaustion. And I'm glad to have done this with Brandon. He's a humble guy, One of the great thing about his channel is it's so informative, and that's, other than the fact that he's in Rhode Island, that's one of the huge things that attracted me to his channel was the information. And we were talking about how he subscribes to a lot of smaller channels because they still have that youth in them. They still are all about that progression. So you know what? I said to him, your channel is a lot like that, even at 50K subscriptions. So I was like, that's really the reason that I like your channel, is because you're still about progression. And the guy critiques himself more than anybody would ever critique him. So that's a great thing to have in a person. He's a humble guy, and he definitely is all about self-improvement. So definitely check out his channel. It'll be in the description box below. But after we went for the competition style squat, we actually did an Olympic. We did some Olympic sets as well, which put our feet closer. And for him, he put the bar up higher. I think that'll be coming up pretty soon. It's doing 5 sets as well. He does 385. I do 335. So that was pretty good. He's actually wearing some Addy Powers here, and I'm rocking some Atomic Stingrays. So I know that's a question a lot of people will tend to ask when you're squatting, is what shoes you wear. And I feel like mine feel like slippers. They're excellent. Sign up for their mailing list if you can at Atomics, because you'll get like 30% off. They send out coupons all the time. So don't pay full price for anything. You'll actually notice that I'm on a different squat rack than I was before. That's because Brandon is 6'4". He's a gargantuan. And I did not realize this by watching his videos, and when I started looking up to him, and I was like, oh, dang, dude, you're tall. And I started having to go on my tiptoes when I was initially starting on his rack, so we decided to move to the second rack and just totally just have a separate setup for me because I'm a completely different height. So this is actually the set that I was talking about, the Olympic squatting. His feet are closer. He's rocking 385, doing 5 sets here, and he makes this look effortless because, unlike me, he doesn't get pumped up for the set. He's very zen in the way he approaches a set, which is complete opposite for me because I just have to get angry. I have to get mad. I have to get I have to become animalistic. And for him, he reflects inward, and I feel like literally he's not even sweating this entire workout, which makes me look like an absolute little bish mode. And I'll tell you what, I felt like a little bish after all these sets, and he just didn't seem to waver, and I was definitely not used to the accumulated 12, 13 sets that we ended up doing of the squats. But I really enjoyed it, and like I said, I like to do different things, and initially Brandon was like, hey, we'll do whatever you want, you came up all the way up here, and I was like, it's Rhode Island, it was only an hour drive, not that big of a deal, man. I actually came up to see what you were all about and see what your training style is like, because obviously I see him in videos, I know what to expect. It's not like some random person hitting you up and be like, hey, let's work out, and then you're doing some random workout, and then you end up doing burpees in the corner of the gym in short shorts and stringer. But here he's actually doing some pause squats. We did some pause squats as well. He is rocking, I believe he was rocking 385 there, 275. But here was my bright idea afterwards doing deadlifts, and I usually do deadlifts on my squat day, but I'll tell you what, this was not the greatest idea after all those sets of squats. This was tough, but we stuck to three reps. I mean, I think I did a little more here because I was feeling good for the 315. You will soon see that that's not the case with the 405. Just for clarification, those are 45-pound bumper plates, and then there's 2 metal 45-pound plates at the end of that. Notice that he actually changed his shoes to the Converse because for him that was a better deadlift shoe. And notice I do not have the raw grip strength of Max Tuning or Brandon Campbell, so I have to use some straps. And as you can see, this is going up slow because your boy Bob is burnt at this point. So this is just giving me more motivation to really kill it out there and work on more of my power stuff. So don't get all nervous, guys. I'm still a bodybuilder, but it's just food for thought. You always got things going on in your mind, things you want to work on. Definitely in this industry is where you find the most self-reflection. See me rocking the Olympusiron shirt. Here's my little spiel. If you like my channel, you wanna help support me, and you like soft shirts caressing your skin, check out my website Olympusiron.com and buy one of those shirts. Much appreciated. This is actually a weird machine because it's air powered, so we didn't spend too much time on this. You actually see some utter confusion on my face when I came up to this machine, but it was a good workout. Definitely going to be another one with Brandon Campbell. He's a great guy. Check out his channel once again. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment if you got something to say. Subscribe to both of our channels. And like always, guys, train like a god and have a great night, all right?